We're in Belgium once again for today's round of the Formula One World Championship. It's a race the great Ayrton Senna won 6 times, and in 2019, Charles Leclerc became the first driver to take their maiden win here since Michael Schumacher in 1992. Spa-Francorchamps then, a historic 19-corner circuit with a lap distance of 4.35 miles. There's over 100 meters of elevation change here, and with long stretches of the lap spent flat out, a good top speed will be vital for success. Alongside me to discuss all the action today is Anthony Davidson. Thanks for joining us, Ant, and tell me, you were down in the pit lane earlier. How do you think the track conditions are today?
Well, it's looking a bit cold out there, if I'm honest. These tyres have quite a narrow operating window in terms of the temperatures they need to extract the best grip. So with a cold track surface, it's going to be harder to keep those temperatures up, which will lead to lower grip and maybe more mistakes.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Verstappen, Carlos Sainz, and Kvyat, Norris, Gasly, Gardner, and Kimi Raikkonen, Perez, Bottas, Alexander Albon, and Ricciardo, Ocon. They've taken a grid penalty. Stroll, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Kevin Magnussen, Grosjean, Russell, Latifi, and Giuliano Alesi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
Good result last race. Let's try to go one better this weekend.
Welcome once again to another JDM racing video. We're on the grid in 9th place. Got lucky with an Esteban Ocon penalty. Qualifying was mixed weather, and if you'll notice, Bottas got caught out in Q2 and missed out on a dry track that was turning wet, and he didn't get his run in quick enough and got stuck down in the below 10 category. So his championship has taken a I mean, he's still got a 30-ish point lead, but he's down there, so that was interesting to note. And yeah, we did manage to get into Q3, but couldn't really. It was because of the weather, really, that we managed to get in there. But our pace has been good this weekend, so I mean, the fact that Alesi qualified in 12th, but then had a 10-place grid penalty, so the pace is good even for the second car, so it's looking good. This is lap 4. We're going to softs onto mediums. That looks like the optimum strategy. Fuel running in practice, the fuel conservation, that was pretty good as well. And we really looked like we were saving a lot of fuel, so that looked good. I think, yeah, if we can just try and stay in the points today, that's a target. It's a nice clean job into turn 1. Up into 5th. Look at these guys bumping the hell out of each other up here, Verstappen and Vettel. Got Kvyat in 6th.
Well done, mate. Nice start.
Thanks, Jeff. Can we hang with these guys up top though? I don't think so. Do our best.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Got to watch for Bottas coming through as well. Which you know he will be.
The energy store is getting worn, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
Still nobody pitting yet, it's too early.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Starting to drop off the back of these leading guys now. We need to get onto these medium tyres really.
Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
We are kind of the cork in the bottle at the moment. We'll use the ARS to defend again.
We think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes.
That's going to be interesting. Just cannot get my foot down. Pit stop can't come soon enough. Bottas still down in 11th. He can't seem to clear the traffic.
Complete, go now. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Well, I don't know what's happened to Giovinazzi, but he's half a minute behind. Got to remember to try and not absolutely kill these tyres, because we've got to make them last.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
Wow. I was just checking what Jeff had said about the energy, so I was checking the readout as we were going over that curve, but I nearly lost it. That was Jeff's fault. That might have cost us some positions in the overlap. People that are going, it's looking really overcast now. People that are going longer might go on to intermediates. There we go, we lost a position to the McLaren.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
We are ahead of Ocon though, that's important.
The car ahead is coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead, now running medium tyres. Giuliano is coming in for his stop.
Just parked on the apex. Give him a little nudge. Just told him this is my corner, thank you. Back behind Verstappen again.
Caution, caution. Caution, caution, yellow flags ahead. No overtaking through the caution zone. Be careful until you see the greens.
Oh, that's Stroll. With an engine failure, look like. So the Racing Points engine
To the car ahead is
has given up the ghost.
4 seconds.
I went way too deep on the brakes there. Here's Bottas. said that he was going to be coming back through.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
So we reclaim our 5th place that we got before the stops. Bottas. He's coming up the inside. There's no point in fighting him. That's not who we're racing today. He's off trying to salvage points for his championship, so we're not going to get in the way of that. Went too deep in there again.
We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
Got to do some defending now because he's right behind us. We're going to go inside. Try and block it. We couldn't.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
We're doing alright for fuel, that's fine. Couldn't work out if that Red Bull was going slow then. We actually got a purple sector, sector 3. Probably because we used our boost.
Keep managing your tyres. Manage your tyres.
Trying, Jeff. It's starting to rain. Got DRS.
This is your final lap of the race. We're leading our teammate by 11.3 seconds.
See when we get close to him. Not too close. Don't want dirty air in this part. Now we're going to boost. DRS. Gonna chuck one down the outside. He moves over. Well play. We make it stick.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Thank you, Jeff. Have to line it up.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
just boost all the way down this back straight. Boost again. Over the line. We got it.
Okay,
That was a good
pick up
scrap.
rubber and bring it home.
6th. We gained another place.
Many doubted whether they could pull off the win here at Spa-Francorchamps, but they've done so in spectacular style. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
Lewis celebrating with the champagne. Closes the gap on Valtteri at the top.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. That lead at the top of the table has shrunk somewhat today. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
It's got to be Valtteri Bottas, a commanding performance that I think had the audience's eyes glued to him for the majority of the race.
Let's move on to the Constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
Yeah, we've got we're closing in on Renault now for 5th place. Pulling away from Racing Point. But again, development race is going to be key for that. Mixing it up with the McLarens as well, which was interesting that we could keep pace with them. But like we said, this track does suit our car. LAC 16th, not bad coming up from the back. Plumb last when he started, so yeah, that's 2 races now he's had grid penalties, so I'm hoping that he's whatever parts on the car that are giving him issues, that he's got all those fresh parts now. He's not going to need to take any more penalties. Just check out the highlights. Bottas conspicuous by his absence at the front of the grid there. Trying to get through that first corner was very, very difficult without touching anybody else. Settled in behind Max. This was an interesting segment of the race. We were actually holding down 6th place quite well, and then we had it was Kvyat, wasn't it? Kvyat in 7th behind us. Was hanging on to the back of us, and we were actually holding quite a few people up, I think. So we're doing our best. Getting into a race-long scrap with the McLarens. Which was good fun. That was Lance Stroll's engine failure. Well, this was when Valtteri came out of the pits and pretty much overtook us straight away. And we were trying to close back in on Sainz once he'd overtaken us. The DRS and the slipstream is so powerful down the back straight. It's quite easy to get moves done down there.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy. You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you?
It was great. The car was sticking to the track.
Your team must be ecstatic with how you're performing.
I'm really glad I can live up to their expectations.
Did you feel comfortable in the wet weather today?
It didn't rain. Life wouldn't be fun if it didn't test you every now and then.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Thanks, Claire, for your irrelevant questions. How was the rain? We outscore Ocon. We're still 2 points down. Oh, he just needs the 1 point to beat us. Oh, we hit 11? Acclaim? Nice. We didn't get driver of the day, but we did get the other two sponsor objectives. A little bit of damage deductions, but we're still making money. Let's do G-force training for Giuliano. Alright. R&D, we got some points to spend. This part's failed. So we can develop that for cheap. And we can also do a chassis upgrade.
If it were me, this is probably what I'd invest in.
And that's exactly what he's telling us to do anyway, so yeah, we can do that. Because we are behind on our chassis. Worst chassis in the whole damn table. So we'll get those going. And I think that about covers it. So a good race weekend, a decent amount of points once again. The bank balance is looking good. The acclaim's looking good. Everything's looking good. So yeah, we're on to a winner. I think we're achieving above expectations. Will Buxton said we're a mid-table, solid mid-table team. So you know, less than a season, being able to claim that's quite a big deal. So yeah, I think we're doing just fine. And Monza is another race I enjoy. That's coming up next. It's the Tifosi's home of the Tifosi, Ferrari's backyard. I wonder if they can upset Mercedes. We'll see. I doubt it. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, drop a like, subscribe, tell all your friends, and I'll catch you guys in the next F1 JDM racing video. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.